want it. Yes, we're YouTube Live and we're Facebook Live finally. That's good. You working hard on your organization, Tatiana. But I'm doing a Mommy Diva blog today about college and things that you should do to get into college and what your child should do to what's the word I want to say? What your child should do to prepare themselves for college. First of all, I'd like to say is that a child can prepare as early as seventh grade, maybe yeah, seventh grade for college. During your middle school, what they call middle school, we call it junior high years, which is now is sixth through eighth grade. That's the time your child needs to be. They give classes and stuff on this, like career orientation, trying to give the child an idea or the scholar an idea of what they want to do when they grow up. Oh, by the way, shout out to the Zebra Nation, Palm of High Nation. Y'all have school tomorrow, next week. I mean, week after next. Y'all got less than a week. And shout out to Ivy Center. I always support the Ivy Center, no matter what Miss Collins does. Miss Collins, she does a great job with the kids. I advise everybody. Oops, my screen. I advise everybody to take advantage of that because she helps with one thing that it takes to go to college, which is the ACT. We're gonna talk about the ACT and SAT, but right now we need to talk about we're going to talk about decisions. And usually between the 6th and 8th grade, you can take your ACT as early as the 7th grade. I'm going to say that at first. These are things that I have learned over the years about college. And when you hit high school, you kind of have an ideal of what you want to be, what you want to do. Let me tell you, you're gonna have this gun ho one college that you want to go to. It is good to explore several colleges. When I was in high school, my main gun ho college I wanted to go to was Jackson State. I loved the mess out of Jackson State. My parents didn't want me to go, but I love Jackson State. I wanted to be a part of the Tiger. I wanted to be a part of the Tiger Band, the Sonic Boom. I wanted to do it all. I wanted to go out of town to college, and I wanted to go stay in the dorms, and I wanted to go to Jackson State. Well, also when I was in high school, at the state, they used to have recruiters, and recruiters would come to the school, and they would come during school hours, and they would take you out of class, and they would recruit you and tell you what's good about their school. Well, my gun ho school, like I told you, was um was Jackson State at HBCU. I'm not gonna say yours, Ty. It's She said it was Spelman. It's something else now. It's good at this time to change your mind in what school you want to go to because it give you an idea. But I advise everybody before you even while you making your decision, while your child is making the decision to make it, research the school. It's good to research everything, to research schools because you need to know what it takes to get in there. What classes, what's your prereps? What do you need? Do it, especially, do they have the what you want to major in? If they don't have what you want to major in, why are you going to the school? And you want to know if they have you want to know if they have several things. How's they dorms? Do they have, some colleges you go to do not have dormitory rooms. And you going to an out of state or out of town college, you want to know, do they have dormitory rooms? What's the student life like at the school? You want to know all these things because when push comes to shove, you gonna have to you gonna have your child gonna have to be comfortable there. You want to know the tuition cost. You want to know excuse me, graduation rate. I mean, what is the graduation ratio? Is it do they have a high percentage of graduating students or low? You want to know the perspective. You want to know all this stuff. This is what you research and look at when you're looking at colleges to go to. Another thing, decision of what you're gonna major in or what career you're gonna go in. I told my little diva. Yes, I know I just embarrassed a French. I called her little diva. I tell my my daughter this. If whatever you decide to do in life, make sure that you enjoy it. Me, I enjoy writing, and that's what I do. That's why I make my living. I write. Um, your child might enjoy something else. Research the pathway in which they can put to they gift or what they like to what's the word? My daddy told me the word yesterday. Put what they like into a career to make money. Because if you enjoy something that you do, you have a tendency of doing it better, making sure that your craft is good, and you have a tendency of, I mean, joy, your quality of work is great. Okay, let's go back to this. Also, you make sure when you look at your college, make sure you know what is the cap score. What score is it? I mean, what score is required of you to make to get into the school? I know UAPB is a 19, 18, 19. Some of the scores went up. I know Spelman is a 21. I think Spelman is a 23. Um, Arkansas is a 21 definitely. I know Arkansas is a 21. I had discussed that with PJ one day. He said it's 21 to get into it's 21 to get into Arkansas State. But you want to know what is the ACT score or which one they prefer to take. And now the ACT has a written part to take. Like you might want to check with the school and ask, do you have to take the the written essay part or do you have to take just the plain flat out ACT? These are things that you need to know about the college. That's the reason you research the college. You make sure they have what you want to do, what you want to major in. Because a college could sound good. I'm gonna be honest. All colleges sound good. Like Jackson State. I'm gonna take Jackson State for instance because I was a gun ho Jackson State. Jackson State didn't have what I wanted to major in, but I still wanted to go to Jackson State. I didn't care. But what's the justice the school gonna give you if you don't have what I want to major in? Well, you have to figure out what you want to major in and how bad you want to go to the school because every school don't have every major. And also, just because you are going home for that school don't mean that the department is the strongest possible that will give you the quality education that's necessary to function in your profession, to function properly in your profession. This is something I witnessed too many times. People go to schools, go to these different schools, and the quality of the education they received at that college wasn't Um, was it a par two if they went to they went to a local college? Like, let me see. I'm gonna say, for instance, and these are made up colleges, like, and I don't know how made up. I didn't made them up all the time. Like King University. King University might have a criminal justice system, but let's say Tutu State has a stronger criminal justice system than um King University versus versus Tutu. Okay, but you have to look in it and see what the graduation rate is. You have to look at these things. Um, Another thing, when you're a freshman, it's good to look at colleges, get an idea of what you want to do. Um, I know people are when they're freshmen in college, they are more focused on the credits it takes to graduate high school versus the credits it's gonna take you to go to college. One parent I was I talking to a Sunday tie? I think I was. Um, One parent I was talking to, and she was talking to me, and she was talking about the pre AP courses. Pre AP courses are good to take, especially on a high school level. If you take them all 4 years, and I have to research, I was told if you take them all 4 years, you'll get college credit. But I'm gonna research that a little bit more. Um, but they're good to take because it prepares you for college. All those teachers, and I'm talking to my scholars, my students right now. All that time you complaining about this teacher giving you too much work, it's hard and stuff. It's preparing you for college. And when you get to that level of college and you start doing this work, you're going to find out that, man, this is actually easy because you have done it in high school. Take it from me. I have done it to me. I have personally done this too many times. Um, I'm gonna take you for instance, my oral communication class. My oral communication class introduced me to college oral communication. It taught me how to speak persuasively. It had taught me how to debate. It taught me how to speak informally. Three major things you have to know in oral communication. Um, when I got in, when I got in college, I took oral communication my second freshman. I was a truly advanced freshman by then. Year, and I used my high school notebook to pass oral communication. And it's just as simple as that. I mean, you have to sit up there and just you I advise y'all to study. Keep those notebooks that you have from high school because you don't know if you're gonna have to go refer back to those notebooks. Let's see, what else can I say about college? You make sure that you can afford the college. I advise every student, every parent, loans are not good. We should know that they bring down credit scores. They're not good. Even though your kid want to go to that college, there are scholarships, and I will be getting back on to Mommy Diva and do a strict segment on scholarships, and I will be listing scholarships, deadlines, and things. Also, I don't care what the counselors say. It is good to be in honor society, beta society, national high school society, all those clubs. You get in, some of them have scholarships in which you can get, what scholars can get, students can get. And If you're a member of that club, guess who's first priority? That student, that scholar. So I'm saying that get in if you have the opportunity to get in the National Honor Society, National Beta Club, National the National High School Society, Honor Society. Get in there. Those are where the scholarships are. They get first dibs on the scholarships, whether they acknowledge it or not. Another thing, excuse me. Another thing, activities. Activities are very important. Some people look at the activities. Your GPA is important in high school. And I'm gonna do a segment probably in the next, probably when school starts, with high schoolers on how to keep up with your GPA, a cumulative GPA, and I'm gonna do it with college too. And we're gonna, it's a lot of things we're gonna discuss in this season. Um, we have a lot of but you want to find out if you're gonna be in the band. You want to find out how far this band program gonna take you. If you're not gonna major in music, you want to know, are you gonna have time to study? Yes. You don't want to know, do you have time to study and focus on your what you're majoring in compared to being in band. A lot of HBU bands take up a lot of time. Is that what you want to do? Do it. But I advise you, it produces a scholarship. Yes, it does. But how much time do you have to spend practicing to keep your scholarship or just to be in band compared to you trying to graduate with what you want to graduate with? I'm just saying that's a question. Well, then I've been on here 20 minutes and I'm going to wrap it up. In short, I'm saying, focus. If you want to get in college, do your research. Make sure you have a great GPA. Take your ACT. Find out what is your ACT cap. What do you have to make on your ACTs in order to get in that college? Um, Find out, do that college does I'm not do does that college have your major? Because if that college don't have your major, what's the use of you going to? Find out the cost, and also out of state tuition. It works. Find out about out of state tuition. If you're going to school out of state or going to school out of town for a matter, find out if you about the out of state tuition. Parents, I'm gonna tell you this. This is a trick that I found out while I was in college. I was gonna go to Henderson State, and it's in Arkansas. And they said if you wasn't in a certain perimeter of the school, if you was outside the perimeter of the school, you would have to pay out of state fees. Out of state fees can kick your tail for real. And the out of state fees can run you anything from $200-$300, extra $100 on to the $145-$165 you're paying an hour. And what I would say is, you look at that. I think people should look at out. When I was like, it was a perimeter. I was told by Henderson State, if I was barely on the borderline of their perimeter. Pine Bluff is barely on the border of paying an out of state fee. If I was somewhere in like Monticello, McGee, they would have made me pay out of state fee. And I'm still in the state of Arkansas. You think out of state fees would be like if I'm from Illinois or if I'm from Kansas, Texas, or something, that I wouldn't have to pay. I have to pay out of state fees. But if I'm in Arkansas, I shouldn't have to pay. That is not the case all the time. Sometimes you do have to pay out of state fees. Um, but check with your tuition, check all that, check with the school you want to go to, and talk to your kids. Parents, talk to your kids about what school. Guardians, talk to their kids about what they want to do and what school they want to do. Junior college is no problem. You can go to a junior college, and you can probably your child might achieve whatever they want to achieve in junior college. But my advice is everybody needs an education, and you're not too old, ever too old to get an education. And like nursing, you can go to junior college, welding. There's a lot of great careers in junior college. And you just have to look into it. Do your research on have your child do a research on the career in which they want to be in. Well, then I'm gonna wrap up Mommy Diva for now. Um, Announcements. The supply giveaways. I'm listing them on Mommy Diva blog on Facebook. If you go on Mommy Diva blog on Facebook, you will see all the Mommy Diva you will see all the Mommy Diva the supplies they giving away. Look out for the next Mommy Diva blog. It should be coming out soon. I will try to get y'all a new Mommy Diva blog. Um, Pamela Pie told you Thursday is going down from 5 to 6 is seniors and juniors. From 6:30 to 7:30 is sophomores and freshmen. Pine Bluff High. Watson Chapel, if I find out your schedule, I will give it to you. I will let you know. Dalloway, I think y'all should have y'all schedule already. I think y'all supposed to get them Monday. I know school has started at the East End. Uh, Wish y'all luck over there. Hope y'all like it over there. School will be starting soon on August 13th here. I will call around to the schools and let you know until the next Mommy Diva, which will probably be tomorrow because I'm rounding up this school thing going on and trying to let everybody know what's going on with school. Peace out. Mommy Diva out. Yes, this is Mommy